Uh, hello? Or, wow, people actually showed up. I did not expect people to show up when I just spontaneously started the stream. Hello? Everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Is this all good? I'm checking, like, the broadcast on my phone to make sure it's live while I'm also streaming this. For some reason, it was putting my old profile picture as the thumbnail, which is really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's showing my old profile picture as the thumbnail, but whatever, I can change that later. Oh shoot. Hold on. I will be right back. We'll just take 1 minute. Hold up. Is this... I don't know. Let me make sure everything's working correctly. Alright. I think we're good. Honestly, it's been a while. Alright. I think everything's good. I got the music up. You can hear the music, right? Is that too loud? Alright, so how's everyone doing? I just got back yesterday, actually. I just got back from my second Disney World trip since COVID. So that's something. Actually, before COVID, I basically went every year to Disney World. And then I didn't go. And then because everything just got super expensive, and then they were also just like rebuilding a lot of stuff. And they changed a lot of things and made it worse. Took another couple years off. Went back in 2023. I just went again this time because it's winter break. I don't go back to school just yet. Later this month I do. So that's that. So I guess I'll just kind of be chilling and talking about it. I said this in yesterday's Period Nerd Prophecy. I said I'd be talking about my trips, but we're doing this. So I've never been to any of the people in the chat have been to Disneyland in France and Tokyo Disney Sea. I have not been to any of them. I've only been to the Florida parks. I want to go to the Anaheim park at least once just to experience the original Disneyland, because I've heard they have like superior versions of Space Mountain, Pirates, Haunted Mansion. Like those are like the original, and I've heard they're really good. But they don't have Epcot, which sucks. But then again, Epcot isn't as it used to be. Like 5 years ago, which is really sad. They kind of just redid Epcot, and they made it go from good to like aggressively mediocre. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that to a park? Like, it's really annoying and stupid, and it's actually pretty heartbreaking. Epcot has always held like a personal meaning to me. I love everything Epcot. The music right now you're hearing is the old Epcot music that used to play, and it's sadly gone. Well, the new loop is really good, but it's not as good as this. But yeah, it's not like it used to be. So like Disney had like the Fast Pass system. If you know what the Fast Pass system is, I hope you're lucky enough to experience it, because now it's paid and it's a lot less efficient unless you have the DAS pass, which is a pass for basically like people with like disabilities and stuff, because like I have Asperger's autism, and that's like a whole thing that affects me with waiting in line and stuff. So like we get like fast passes still, kind of, but it's just generally just not as good as it used to be, the fast pass system. You can't book things in advance anymore, which sucks, because like we've been like planners for all of our trips. We plan them out day by all in advance with like spreadsheets and stuff. Also, all right, for those who have gone to Disney World in Florida, what's your favorite attraction? Because I have a lot to talk about with really good attractions. Something crazy happened on Space Mountain, which has quickly become like one of my favorites. I want to hear, what are all your favorite attractions? My personal, oh, the Buzz Lightyear thing? Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's hard, the Space Ranger spin, it's hard to see where your laser is. Like, I suck at that one. Like, you can't tell where your laser is, so it's really hard to aim. Like, it only shows up when you press the trigger and then it disappears. So that's really annoying. I'm better at Toy Story Mania, but I'm still not that good, because you have to like spam it, and it's really hard and it's painful. But I'm not that good at it, but I'm like okay at it. Disney in LA and Paris. I haven't gone to those. You know, the Space Mountain in France actually goes upside down. I know that. They rethemed it to Star Wars though, which is really weird and kind of stupid and annoying. But like, I've seen like videos of the original Space Mountain in Disneyland Paris, and I really wish I could have gone on that, even though I'm never gonna go to France. But like, it was gone before I was even alive. I think that was like a really long time ago, in like the 90s, I think. But it had really cool music and stuff. The lightsaber workshop. Oh yes, Savi's workshop. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I made a custom lightsaber there when I went 2 years ago. That was really fun. I got the green kyber crystal because that's green. And then I also bought the yellow and white kyber crystals. But I think as of lately, it's ran out of batteries, so I gotta replace the batteries in it because it won't activate. But the detachable hilts and blades are really cool because like you can like just have the hilt. But yeah, it's really cool. It's so immersive and the whole experience is really cool. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. That you want to go on that? That's a really fun ride. It actually just closed for a year-long refurbishment because they're doing the stupid thing in Frontierland where they're taking out. There's the big river, right? The Rivers of America with the Liberty boat that goes around, and it's like a nice, relaxing, scenic, like slow boat ride around the river. They're doing the worst thing possible. They're filling in the rivers and putting a Cars Land there. Yeah, Cars, like as in the movie. Like what? This is Frontierland. You're gonna ruin the vibe. I swear. never underestimate Disney's ability to just drop the ball on everything and just do the worst thing possible. Also, like, they're closing Muppet Vision, like, that is the worst. Like, it was Jim Henson's last big project on the Muppets, and it really sucks that they're taking that away. They're putting a Monsters Inc. roller coaster there, which could be cool, but, like, don't take away the Muppets. Do you enjoy roller coasters? Kinda. I mean, to a certain extent. I went on Rock and Roller Coaster for the first time, which that's going to be rethemed to the Muppets soon, which is interesting. But Rock and Roller Coaster was it's really intense, but it was actually really fun. The launch is insane, and it goes straight up into a loop and then an inversion, or like a corkscrew. It's crazy. Cosmic Rewind though is probably my favorite coaster. Cosmic Rewind has like that reverse launch. If you get into Cosmic Rewind and you like roller coasters, your luckiest row you can get is row 9, which I got. Row 9, because the train actually flips around, like you think you're in the back, but you end up in the front for the reverse launch, and then you're at a front row seat for the rest of the ride. It's crazy. And it's so immersive, and the technology is so cool. Even the queue is really cool. I've ever been to Universal Studios? No, I have not. I don't really have any interest in Universal stuff. Like, not really into any of the IPs or anything. Speaking of IP, I hate how Disney is ruining everything with IP. Like, characters and stuff. Like, Epcot is not really a place for IP. It doesn't work. Like, if anyone... Alright, time for a rant. Who here who has gone to Disney, or at least knows about it, who knows what Illuminations was? If you know what Illuminations was, comment like the globe emoji. If you know what the Illumination show was. Because I have a rant to go on. Ah, we got at least one. Cool. Hey, Crystal Wolf Gaming, what's up? I was just saying, I was saying telling everyone to comment with the globe emoji if you know what Illuminations was, the show. Because that was something that had a really close personal connection that I had with it. It was a show that ran for 20 years with an amazing instrumental score composed by none other than the great Gavin Greenaway. And it was such an emotionally moving story without a single word, with completely original and creative spirit. Then they put fucking... Wait. Hold on a second. Oh no, wait, hold up. Oh, alright. I think something just got messed up with my music tab. I don't know if it happened with you, but something happened with me. Alright, it should be good now. Okay, my computer is just really stupid. Alright. Okay, it should be fine now. As I was saying, they put this show called Harmonious in there, which was awful. It was basically just a bunch of projections and Disney movies and Disney music, all with words, and it was really stupid. First of all, that did not fit in Epcot. Second of all, the theming was about, like, music and whatever, which was, like, really weird. Again, didn't really feel fitting. It felt really insulting. It was a cool-looking show, but it was at the wrong park. I think they just saw the success of Happily Ever After and were like, what if we do that again? everywhere, even in places where it doesn't belong. And it's horrible. Then they put Luminous in there, a new show which is basically Harmonious 2.0, and it sucks just as bad. The only thing I'll give it is it has better visuals because it doesn't have a big donut in the center of the lake. But this show had horrible music. It had some original tracks, but it's all lyrical and it's not the same as it was. You can't have all these lyrical tracks when the whole history of Epcot shows were classical tracks. And it still used Disney IP movie songs, which is really stupid, and the theming was about like music and love and whatever, which is not Epcot at all. Like, Illuminations at Epcot was all about humanity's advancements and achievements, what we can do, technology, looking towards the future, all this beautiful messaging. And even with how bad Luminous was, that's not even mentioning the narration. The narration was awful. There was a stupid, like, narrator, like, that was reading off, like, a script that felt like it was written by ChatGPT. And it was basically explicitly telling you what the meaning of the show was. And it kept breaking up the show into little segments where this narrator would do all this little sappy talking and, like, oh, whatever, love. And it's like, do you really think that we're that dumb that we have to have the meaning of a show spelled out for us? And it's not even a congruent, it's not even a meaning or a message that's consistent with Epcot. I don't know, it just felt like an insult, a disgrace. It was horrible. It felt like really bad when I was watching it. To be on theme, it should have been a study of music theory and mathematical basis. But I don't. It shouldn't even have to be music at all. Like, that's not what Epcot was about. Like, the theming of Illuminations can be conveyed even without a stupid narrator telling you what to feel and what the meaning is. Like, and it was a much better fitting theme about advancements, achievement, peace, technology, history, humanity, unity, all that stuff. And then you didn't need a single lyric. Well, at the end they had "We Go On," but that fits. That was an original song written for this, and it was only at the very end. And also something stupid, they used the perimeter shots, the fireworks from around all the edges of the lake, at the very beginning of Luminous, which is like, up until then they were saved for like towards the end. So it's like, I think Disney needs to put more thought into attractions. Yes, for real. I could come up with a better show, like, easily. I've had dreams, like, at night, where I was watching shows that didn't exist, and they were better. So, like, it's not that hard. They're just really, really lazy. It's just, my friend described it as he's never been to Disney, but I was talking to him about the shows, and he watched, like, videos of all three shows, Illuminations, Harmonious, and Luminous, and to give me his thoughts. And he said he described Luminous as a nothing burger, and just don't know what it is. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Like, they didn't try anything with this show. It's just, I don't know. That was like the worst low of the trip. Although, it was cool seeing all the Christmas decorations out in early January. That was really fun. It was nice and cozy. Hollywood Studios especially had, like, all these, like, large glowing ornaments in, like, the lake and stuff, and all these, like, Christmas decorations up on all the street lamps and stuff. It was really cool. Magic Kingdom had a giant tree. That was cool. Also, don't even get me started on Communicore Hall at Epcot, because they used to have the symmetrical Interventions buildings, east and west. They tore down half of them. They were going to put this really cool festival center thing there. They cut budgets, they cut costs, made it into some, like half-assed, like, DJ, like, plaza area. and it blasts really obnoxious, annoying music that absolutely destroys the vibe. And then they put like a Moana walkthrough. Like, that has nothing to... What does Moana have to do with Epcot? It's horrible. Like, must they have an IP or a character or a movie attached to everything? Come up with stuff that's original, please. Like what they used to do. I love how he's literally destroying Disney. Yeah, I am. I love the Disney parks, but I'm not afraid to criticize the absolutely horrific state that they're in right now. Oh yeah, and Epcot, Disney World, family-friendly place, right? I was absolutely disgusted when I saw something at Epcot that I can't even talk about on YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. I actually can't say what I saw. But I don't know what they were thinking with this this thing. I don't even know if I wanted you guys to know at all. I'll spare you. But there was something. And that was really not good. Cannot talk about that on YouTube. At least it still has Spaceship Earth. And Spaceship Earth is like the embodiment of Epcot. And that ride is still intact, and it's still the way it is, and I love it. I love it so much. Same with Living with the Land. Oh, Living with the Land. Such a good ride. Living with the Land is so underrated. It's one of the best rides ever. Let's go. Okay, it's one of the best rides. And around Christmas, they have all like these like glowing lights in the greenhouses, especially at nighttime. It looks so cool with all the decorations. Can I hint it out? Oh, what, the non-family friendly thing at Epcot? No, I'm not gonna give that any more publicity. I'm not gonna talk about it. It does not deserve any more discussion. Thoughts on Journey into Imagination, new versus old? I never went on the old one because I wasn't alive yet, but I've only really experienced the most recent iteration, which is the third one, I believe. It's fine now, but like I've seen like clips from the old one and it looks a lot better. I don't think the ride itself in its current state is amazing. I think more so it's just everyone just loves Figment, which is fine because Figment is really cool. There was actually a Figment meet and greet that was there for the first time we had never seen. But yeah, Figment is awesome. The ride itself though, it's fine. Could be a lot better though. And they made it's a lot shorter, I believe. Like, it desperately needs help. But I don't know if I would trust modern Disney to improve it, honestly. I feel like Disney in its current state, if they tried to make a new version of the ride, would somehow make it worse. I am excited for the Villains Land, though. Not the Cars Land. I'm really upset about that. But the Villains Land is something that we've been wanting for, like, decades. And it works as, like, a counterpart to Fantasyland, and it really fits in with Magic Kingdom. There's going to be, like, a new Maleficent roller coaster. I'm actually really excited for that. I think that's probably going to be done by the end of the decade, I think. What if there was a Disney World Imperia? I don't know. There wouldn't really be any theme parks yet, but... Oh, goodbye, Crystal Wolf Gaming. See ya. But if there was a Disney World Imperia, I don't know. But what about Imperia in Disney World? Not gonna say any more about that. I want to save it. I want to save it for the future. I want to save it. I want to save it for the future. Second channel content. I'm gonna... Hi. How's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that topic for a bit. You'll see. You'll see. So, the craziest thing happened on Space Mountain the other day. We were riding. It was like the second time we were on. And we were going up the lift hill. Some guy had like a selfie stick in like the back of the car, I think. And like they told him they had to come over to the intercom and tell him, put away the selfie stick multiple times, and he just didn't listen. They shut down the entire ride. And we were like stuck at the very top of the lift hill. Like we were past the chain lift and we were like right over the crest of the first hill, and they stopped the ride. We were just kind of sitting there in the dark for like 10 minutes with just listening to the music on loop, which I've come to really love the music. I had to go add that song to my playlist afterwards because it's really a bop. It's called Mount Bop, so I mean that's fitting. But we just kind of sit there, and then they turned off the music and turned on the lights, which was crazy. It's something that happens only occasionally, but like it's not super rare, I think, but it's not common at all. Like, what were the chances? Like, the lights turned on, and we sat there for some more time. Cast members came up, reprimanded the guy with the selfie stick. And we were like, they said, we're going to try and get you over the hill. If we can't do that, we'll have to get you off here. But it was like, how could we have possibly gotten... I don't think it was possible for us to get down from where we were. Because we were already over past the chain lift at the very crest of the hill. And there were we were beyond like the stairs, so like we couldn't get down. So I don't know how they were going to get us down, but they got us over the lift hill, thankfully, and I got to ride Space Mountain with the lights on, and that was really cool. Yet still, when I rode it again the next time, like a couple days later, it was still unpredictable as hell because that ride is super unpredictable. With its track, you can't tell where you're going. But yeah, when I was with the lights on, I was vindicated for all the past times where I like ducked my head the entire time, because like the structural supports of the tracks above you are really that low. Like if you put your hands up, you're gonna get them cut off. So I was justified. So yeah, that was my unique experience with Space Mountain. That was pretty crazy. But it does happen often enough where like there are like videos of it you can find, like ride-throughs with the lights on, but it's not common at all as far as I know. We went on Pirates of the Caribbean a lot because last year me and my sister started getting into the movies. They're some of my favorite movies ever, and so we really wanted to go back on the ride, and like it's one of my favorite rides now. Whenever I go to Disneyland Florida, I'm never going to Space Mountain. No, you should go on it. It's still really fun. It doesn't happen often. Well, if you can handle like being jostled around and not knowing where you're going, it's fun if you're a thrill seeker. But some people can't handle it. But you just have to like tense up your body, because like if you like let loose your body and like ragdoll, you're gonna get jostled around and get injured. But it's part of the charm. It's fun. Oh yeah, so also something that I appreciate in between thrills and stuff, there are like the calmer attractions that deserve some love. Because it's not always about go, go, go. Because you have stuff like the Carousel of Progress, which is really cool. Which they're actually making a movie based off of that called Here. I don't know if it's out yet, but it's based off the same concept as Carousel of Progress, which is like a family going through all the decades as like technology advances and stuff, and it's really cool, and the theater rotates. There's also the Hall of Presidents, which is really cool. As a huge nerd, I absolutely love the Hall of Presidents. I'm like the only one in my family who really cares for it, because I have an interest in it. It's really nice and relaxing. too, because you're in like a dark theater. Then there's a Mickey's PhilharMagic, which I didn't go on. I didn't watch that this year. It's kind of like an occasional thing. Like it's whatever. It's a 3D show. Then of course there's Muppet Vision 3D. Really sad that that's going away. I went on it for the last time ever. But yeah, like the shows are nice. To get a break from the attractions and like all the thrills. Have you been on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride? The Cosmic Rewind, the roller coaster? Yes, I love it. I was talking about that earlier. It's one of my favorite rides. And I got row 9. The best row. Row 9. Row 9. You get the 80s music playing. Going around in space. You get teleported. It's really cool. I love that ride. I know it sounds contradictory because it's IP. It's a movie-based ride in Epcot. And I recognize that. But somehow this ride in particular, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, fits into Epcot. It's so weird. Like, this is like the one exception. I think it's because like the lore of the ride is that like they come to Epcot to set up like a pavilion. So that it works, and it fits thematically too. Cuz it's about like technology and all that. It's about like energy cuz it replaced Universe of Energy, which was about like how energy is used, and this kind of focuses on that too. And I know it's a movie-based thing, but it somehow just fits. It's a rare exception. I'll also say that Remy's Ratatouille Adventure kind of fits too into the whole World Showcase area. I think IP is okay in World Showcase, but not Future World. But Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, honestly, it's kind of overrated. Like everyone flocks there. It's fine. It's not something I'd wait like 3 hours for. I went on it once. This trip. Also, Frozen Ever After was a huge letdown. Like, it's so, like, mediocre. Like, I think Tokyo Disney has, like, I've heard that Tokyo Disney has, like, the new, like, Disney Fantasy Springs area with, like, really good dark rides based on, like, the Disney movies and stuff. And they have, like, a really good Frozen dark ride. But the one we have here at Epcot is just, like, it's just okay. Oh, Rise of the Resistance is another really good ride that I went on. Although, recently it's been having more and more technical issues. Because it's really sophisticated. But when I first went in 2023, there were, like, no issues. Because, like, back when the cannons were still doing, like, the recoil and, like, moving back and forth in the scene. They don't really do that anymore, which is sad. But I was lucky I went on it, like, I think at least 3 times. One of them, we got no issues. The Kylo Ren scene at the end was working. A lot of times the animatronic is broken, and, like, we get him on, like, the ship instead. But we got him working. It's got the little simulator part at the end. Have I been to Disney Anaheim? No, I have not. I want to go at some point, though, because that was Walt's original park. He built that park. That was, like, the only park that was made with Walt. And I want to see it. I want to go there at least once in my life for like, but that would be like a few days of a trip because there's only 2 parks there. Meanwhile, Disney World is like a week trip to get not even everything done, but like most of the things done. I didn't go to Animal Kingdom this year though, because we had one less day than usual and we had everything planned and there just wasn't time for it. Because Animal Kingdom has like some good rides, like I am kind of upset, though, because I wanted to go on Dinosaur one more time before that closes forever. Did you do the Millennium Falcon? Yeah! It was okay the first time, but 2 years ago, but the second time this year, it was actually really fun. Because I got to pull the hyperdrive. I got to activate the hyper jump to light speed. I got to activate the jump to light speed. That was really cool. It's only fun if you're a pilot, though. Otherwise, you're just pressing buttons. But yeah, me and my sister were just like yelling at each other because we were the pilots and like we weren't coordinating well. But that was fun. That was chaotic. Galaxy's Edge is cool though, but I think it has issues because Galaxy's Edge is set in a really specific time frame in the in-universe, which, like, really limits what you can do, which sucks. Avatar was good. Oh, yeah. The Flight of Passage simulator ride in Avatar, that was really fun. I didn't get to go there today because we didn't go to Animal Kingdom this year. But that was really fun. I loved that ride. It's like Soarin', but better. I love Soarin'. Anyone have thoughts on new versus old Epcot? Because I will staunchly defend old Epcot till the day I die. New Epcot has some cool things, but it wasn't worth it because they took away the Fountain of Nations and just put like a bush there. Like, why? 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 Why would you do that? You can even see the outline in the floor of where it used to be. It's so tragic. I hate that. But I was so stubborn, and I walked around the area at night while listening to the old music loop, the one that you're hearing right now, and I was still able to get the vibes. And the one thing I will say New Epcot did absolutely amazing was all the little lights they added to Spaceship Earth, because like all the lights go around the ball and they glow, and that's really cool. And like the little pillar lights and the lights on the floor, that's cool. But it's not worth it with all the other stuff they took away. It's just not worth it. It wasn't an upgrade at all. It was like a side grade. The Epcot ball ride was the best. Yeah, Spaceship Earth. That's really good. And once again, as a nerd, I love history. I love that ride. My sister loves that ride too, even though she doesn't really care about history. But that ride is really fun. Well, it's really interesting. It's nice. It's nice and dark. It's really cool. I love the music. I actually use that music in my Nightwing video, like, wow, like a year and a half ago. That's crazy. A year and a half ago? Wow. What are you? What do you mean? What are your thoughts about the food at Disney? Some of it's good, some of it's okay. I'm not really too into. I don't really care too much about the food. It's just like we had to wait like an hour for the mobile order for Connections Cafe at Epcot, which was really annoying. But I did get some pretty decent pizza. Kona Cafe at the Polynesian Resort is actually really good. I had like this. They have really good sushi there. Also, the sushi at the Japan Pavilion in Epcot is really good too. Hello, Miko Lash. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Hi. What's your favorite ride? It's tough because I have a few like top favorites. Either the People Mover. Cosmic Rewind, Space Mountain. One of those three, I think. Although I also really love Living with the Land. And, Tower of Terror is really cool. I don't know if that's my favorite. Probably not, but it's I love that ride. Same with Pirates of the Caribbean. Rock and Roller Coaster is up there. It's hard to choose just one. I'd have to say either Space Mountain or Cosmic Rewind. Out of every time you went to Disneyland Florida, which was your personal favorite? Either 2019 or 2023, I think. A lot of the older years kind of blend together. But 2019 in general was a really great year for me. And it was like, that was the last year I saw Illuminations, because I knew it was going to go away. And I was really emotional. I cried during the finale when they played We Go On. It was really sad, but it was really fun. I have some really good memories. 2023 was really good because everything went smoothly and perfectly after like a 4-year break. We say that we were really blessed to have that trip go so well because the previous couple years we went through a lot of hardships. What with COVID, a lot of issues with school, and a lot of stuff that went down and happened. And then we think it was a real blessing that we were able to have this great family trip, and it pretty much had no issues. And this trip was really good too, but I don't know if it was like my favorite ever, but all the trips were really good. What is the People Mover? The People Mover is this ride. It was originally at Disneyland, and then they closed it, but it's also at Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland. It's like a little like tram car that goes around all the buildings, and it's like a nice relaxing tour around Tomorrowland, and it's just it goes through all the rides and stuff, and you get nice views. It's really cool, especially at nighttime with all the lights, but it's just a nice relaxing thing to go on. It's one of the best things. We need more of those. Alright, wait, let me check how many people are on the stream now, because alright, same amount. We're still good. I was gonna say if there were more people, I was gonna do a free poll. Personal question. Do you like How to Train Your Dragon? I've never seen it. I don't really have any thoughts on it. Alright, hold on. I am going to be right back. I just gotta get some water. Alright, I'm back. I really need to make like a be right back screen instead of just the starting soon screen. And I need to make a better countdown screen so that people don't just think that they're going to be waiting forever. That's my bad. How do you read the inheritance games? What's that? I don't know what that is. Oh, have you read? I have not. I don't really know what that is either. I feel like I've seen people like ask me that before. I don't know what it is. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do the updated poll, because wait, can I do a poll? Why isn't it letting me do a poll? This sucks. I thought YouTube lets me do polls. It's not letting me. Ah. Have you read Dork Diaries? No, I have not. I don't know what that is either. Alright. I was gonna do another, Ooh, hold on. Ah, what's happening? Do you read Creatures of Sonar? Again, I don't know what that is. There are a lot of books that I don't really know. On Roblox? I don't really play Roblox. I made an account just for the Wings of Fire games because I want to do some of that as content in the future, as I announced yesterday. I want to do that someday, but other than that, I don't play Roblox. Do you play Overwatch? No, I don't. I love how this has just turned into a Q&A. It's fine. We're chilling. Anyone been on the Disney Skyliner before? It goes from the hotel, some of the hotels to some of the parks. It's really nice. We're out of questions about Disney. You don't really have to. What is my favorite Wings of Fire book? We're back to Q&A, I guess. Darkstalker. But if we're talking the main series, I'd say The Dark Secret. But in all of the entire franchise, I'd say Darkstalker. Definitely Darkstalker. Do I play Minecraft? Yes, I do. I do play Minecraft. And as I said yesterday in the Pure Nerd Prophecy, which you should watch. If you haven't seen that already, go watch that because I made a bunch of announcements. I want to try and do some Minecraft streams in the future, but I don't know if it's going to work out. Oh. Kill other dragons and you have to eat food and water? Oh, in that game? In that game? So is it like a survival game? The Dark Secret is sad. No, it's, well, it's relatable because it's Starflight going through, like, struggles. I went through the same character arc as him. It's Starflight, and it's, like, the climax of the arc. I love The Dark Secret. I don't care if anyone says it's boring. I love it. I might be biased, but I don't care. I love it. I have no idea what this comment means. I have no idea what this comment is. Oh. Do you watch Minecraft SMPs? No, not really. No. I used to a little bit, like, when I was younger, but, like, a few years ago when they were, like, first becoming a big thing, but, like, not really. What do you think of Sky and Ren? I have not gotten to that part in the story yet, but I do know who they are. I don't really have any thoughts on them yet, other than yeah, they exist, and that's something. So I love this music. I love this music. It's my favorite music. This takes me back. Takes me way back. Do you plan on making every WAF book into But It's Dumb? Yeah. Yeah. Dark Secret, But It's Dumb should be hopefully out before the summer. I've been kind of burnt out lately, so I haven't really been editing it. Haven't really been editing much, and then you know, of course, I was away for the last week, so I didn't really have time. Even though it was on my phone, I don't really bring my phone to the parks because I want to be immersed. So I wasn't really working on anything. But The Dark Secret, But It's Dumb. It's gonna hopefully come out in at least a few months. I don't know for sure. I don't have a timeline. Have you ever built a potato cannon? What is like in what is that? I don't know, like in Minecraft, or like is that, I don't know what that is. What is your favorite TV show? Oh wait, I skipped one. Are you excited about the Wings of Fire show? Yeah, it's either going to be really good or just suck. I don't know. I'm hopeful that it's good, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I will, whenever they make like a trailer, I will do a reaction to that. And when it comes out, I will do a review. What's your favorite TV show? Either Gravity Falls or Stranger Things. And those are both pretty similar. So, hold on 1 second. Have you seen Grey's Anatomy? No, I have not. I think my sister watches it. I don't really know what it is. Isn't it? I think isn't it about like doctors or something? I don't know. I don't really. Is it on Netflix or something? Because I don't really watch Netflix. Apart from Stranger Things, I don't use Netflix. Oh, it is on Netflix? Oh, then I probably wouldn't know, because I don't... What's your favorite WAF book? I said this earlier, but The Dark Secret or Darkstalker. Both of them. But Darkstalker more, maybe. Are you excited that Squid Game Season 2 is out? Here's the thing. I watched Squid Game Season 1 when it came out. I actually really liked it. I think it was really cool and really good. I don't think I would watch it again. It felt like kind of like a one-time watch for me. It was good, but I feel like I don't really need to watch the second season. I'm fine with the first, and I don't really have any interest in it. I don't know. I feel like it was good with one season. I don't need to watch the second season. I'm fine with what I have. I don't have any interest at all. Do you know any good dragon games? Not really. I've kind of been looking for some dragon games, but I don't know. Have you seen Despicable Me 4? No, I haven't seen the third one either. I only saw the first two. Favorite Disney movie? If we're excluding, if we're Disney, Pixar, favorite Disney Pixar movie, or just Disney in general, including all that, I would say, oh, this is tough, actually. Oh, no, it's not. What am I saying? Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, obviously. That's a Disney movie. It doesn't feel like it, but it is. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Have you played Scholastic Home Base? I've heard of it, but I haven't. I don't know if that's still up. Like, I think I tried to get on it once. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. I don't know. I think it has, like, Wings of Fire minigames, right? Have you played Day of Dragons? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, so have any of you seen Fantasmic at Disney World? Who have gone? It's really cool. It's like this show with like Mickey and like fireworks and water effects and all, like it's about like his imagination and stuff. All the villains show up. There's a giant dragon. Although for some reason when I went they didn't have the dragon. Maybe it wasn't working. I don't know. Speaking of the dragon, the Parade Festival of Fantasy has a giant dragon animatronic. You should go watch the videos about that. But it has a giant dragon float thing that breathes fire, and it's really cool. One time it burned down, and they had to like repair it, but it got stuck to like a couple days ago when I was watching it, and like one of like the fairies got stuck too, and like it was really, I don't know, it felt really weird. It's sad because I love Festival of Fantasy, but it looks like it's becoming dated. I don't want it to go away, but like it needs a lot of help because they took away like half the floats, and it's just kind of like short. But I think it needs an upgrade. I don't want it to go away, but I want it to be revived. Bring back the magic. That's what I've been saying. Bring back the magic. That's what we need to do. We need to bring back the magic because it's lost it. Have you read The Color of Dragons? No, I have not. I don't know what that is either. I don't know what a lot of things are in case you couldn't tell. Bye. I went on Tron. That was cool. It's kind of overrated though. Like it's fine. It's kind of fun. Not the best thing ever, but it's not bad. It's cool. It's fun. What's your opinion on DreamWorks? I don't know. I'm not really into DreamWorks. Neutral, I guess. I know they made Shrek. I don't know what else they made really. Oh, I think they made like the Puss in Boots movies. I haven't really seen them. I've seen The Last Wish, but that's it because we watched it in school one time like a couple years ago. It was a good movie, but DreamWorks, in general, I don't know. I don't really have any feelings about it. Do you have any tips for a dragon YouTube channel? Like dragons in general or just Wings of Fire? Because if we're talking about dragons in general, I honestly don't know where anyone could go with that. I don't know what I would do. But with Wings of Fire, find like a niche topic about within Wings of Fire, like an even more niche topic than the Wings of Fire topic itself. Make videos on that and like be unique among the Wings of Fire community and be recognized, maybe, hopefully. Like I focus on history, and I did, of course, did the comedy series, which the comedy series isn't anything new, because a lot of people do it, but everyone does it in their own style, and that really shows stuff. But I'm into like Wings of Fire history and geopolitics, which is like its own like niche within the niche of Wings of Fire. So, like, find something specific that you like about Wings of Fire. You could also make general Wings of Fire content, too. But, like, if you want to focus on something specific that you're passionate about relating to Wings of Fire, like, do that, I guess. What? Oh, so in a couple weeks, I'm probably going to hit 7K, and I don't know if my special is going to be ready by then. Because it was originally going to be speed paints of the characters of my series Dragonverse while I talk about the characters, but when I tried recording the speed paints, OBS was just like, no. And so I made the art, but it wasn't recorded, so now I just kind of have to just show the art while I talk about it. So, it's whatever. But I gotta write the script, record it, and edit it still. I have all the art, though. It's a bunch of headshots. Maybe I'll do more if I need to. What time is it? Oh, wow. We've been live for nearly an hour. It's fine. I have some more time. Oh, did my thing just lag? So, how do you guys feel about what was your favorite thing? What was your favorite announcement from the prophecy yesterday? Because have a lot of exciting things planned. They might not all come in 2025. Some might be a bit later, but like generally, like I made a bunch of announcements. Well, what was your favorite one? The show? What show? I didn't announce the show. Comments post. I have a question. What about the old comments? Oh, my favorite comment. Old comments that were great. Honestly, it takes a while to sort through them and find them from like the past like year and a half. So, well, unfortunately, we'll just have to start with more recent ones. Collabs. Oh yeah, I announced the JMA collab. That's what I've been hinting at. We did do I was a part of the mega collab too. But yeah, we were also working on a collab too. It's probably still going to be a while before that comes out. And then What If? Yeah, the What Ifs are cool. I only announced some of them. I have ideas for more of them. I only announced some of them. But the first What If, the first what if that I will make is the Rainforest Civil War, because that's something I've been kind of teasing for a while in my previous videos. Because I think it's like the second most likely scenario that will occur. And I want to explore that because it's cool. And I'm kind of developing a whole AU around it. So yeah, I was kind of predicting that the JMA collab was gonna be like the big thing that everyone was gonna be excited about, because like everyone's been demanding it for so long, and we have been doing that behind the scenes. But yeah. I probably I have some like other potential collabs that are like in very early stages, so but those aren't going to be out or nearly complete for a very long time, if they even happen, because they could get canceled. I don't know, but I'm being very limited with them now. Yeah, I'm excited for. I want to test out the collaborative creation streams. So like, it'll be like my live chat does this. That's gonna be really fun. Like, if we get like if I get up Photoshop and it's like my live chat created a Wings of Fire OC, and that we'll do stuff like that, or like my live chat wrote the plot of a book. That's gonna be really fun. I really hope that works out. Who's your favorite Wings of Fire character? Starflight. But yeah, the Period X celebration is what I've been hyping up for a while. That's what I'm most excited about. I didn't even announce everything that will happen with that. I announced the art contest. I teased at a motion graphics spectacular. But you'll see more of that later. I teased the streams, of course, and the JMA collab, which was all a part of that celebration. But I'm excited. There's gonna be some more stuff that I will announce eventually. Oh no. No, my music ended. No. Put on. Quick. Quick, get the Spaceship Earth music on. Yeah. I am hoping to go back to Disney World in like a couple years. It'll probably be 2027. One, because it's more expensive than it used to be. Like, we used to be able to afford to go every year, and then stuff just got crazy expensive. I'm hoping we go like every 2 years. I'm hoping 2027, because a lot of stuff's going to be under construction, though. Because 2027 is actually a pretty big year for us, my family. A lot of stuff is happening. So, the weather, huh? I don't know what to talk about, honestly. I feel like I've talked about everything. Can't wait for What If Starflight Was Born Under Moonlight. I think someone already made that. I don't know if I'm gonna make that or not. I think someone already made that. Yeah. I think so. Why do you keep using Tsunami mental disorder music? What? What do you mean, Tsunami mental disorder music? What is that? I don't... What is that? Think they'll make a WAF theme park? No, it's not happening. That would require a company like Disney to acquire Wings of Fire, and I don't want that to happen because they would botch it so badly. But I'm not going to talk about this topic because I want to save it for future stuff. First, rough, but it's dumb video? No, what? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. All the music I use in my streams is Disney Epcot music. All right. Probably gonna wrap up in a few minutes. Oh, the Asperger's scene. Oh, that was Starflight. He had the Asperger's thing because that was me self-inserting because I have it, and Starflight is basically just me. So that wasn't Tsunami. That was Starflight. You got the pillow. Oh yeah, I know now. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I used that same music. I don't know why. I needed something to put in that little segment, and I just put that there. Self-insert. And I just put that music there. But yeah, that's that now I know it. That is the same music. Got some water. I've been talking too long. WAF quiz starting now? What? I didn't know there was a quiz. I didn't study. Oh shoot. What happened to Mink's ice sculpture? What? I don't think I got that far yet. I don't know what that means. I didn't study. But yeah, the starting soon music is that same music, yes. It's actually part of the old Epcot entrance loop that used to play. I think it's fitting. It's fitting. Oh, hold on 1 second. Alright, so something just came up. We're good. What Wings of Fire book are you currently reading? The Poison Jungle. I haven't picked it up in quite a few months because I've just been slacking off or doing schoolwork or slacking off, switching between the two, and I just haven't really read. And plus, I'm planning to read scripture now too. I've started reading the Gospels. So I have less time to read Wings of Fire, but I still want to read it. I want to try and finish Arc 3 before Arc 4 comes out, because it's probably coming out later this year. And I know I'm going to get spoiled so much as soon as Book 16 comes out, so I want to get caught up. Favorite sport, including lesser known ones and non-official ones. I'm not really into sports that much. I guess ping pong. My favorite sport to play is either ping pong or badminton. I think ping pong because I'm decent at those games. My favorite sport to watch, even though I don't really watch sports that much, probably football, American football. It's kind of like a family thing though. Like I watch it with my dad, or if there's like a holiday like Thanksgiving or like the Super Bowl. Usually there's like big but I'm not. It's more of like a family thing than like actual interest in sports, because like a lot of members of my family just kind of like the same team. But then there are some members who like different teams. Like some members of my family have like a cult around a certain team. It's like they're super passionate fans. Rock climbing? Oh, I can't do rock climbing. I've done that on like field trips at like summer camp like years ago. It's really hard. What winglet would you want to be if you studied at the Jade Mountain Academy? I don't know what the difference is between the winglets. I don't know if there is any difference. I don't know. What do you mean cult? Oh, I mean just that there's people who are just like not an actual cult. I mean like they're just like really passionate fans of like a specific football team. Like they have blankets, clothes, merch, all these things, and they're like super like, oh, we're fans of the team. They're like super fans. I'm joking like, oh, it's like a cult. Oh, if the Dragonettes were your peers, which winglet? Jade Winglet. I know it's generic. It's the most known one. It has all the main characters, but like I like that friend group. I like that friend group. I mean, dragons versus emus. What? Dragons win, easy W. Then again, the emus beat Australia, so they beat an entire country. So I don't know. But the Australians didn't have fire that they could breathe. The Emu War was devastating. For real. Would you spend 50% of your time in the library with Starflight at Jade Mountain? Yeah, I would. I alluded to that with the mega collab with the joke about me, like, being a super fan of Starflight. That's pretty much what it is. Locust Swarm, though, absolutely devastating. Ooh, was that a part of the Emu War? Were there locust swarms? I didn't know that. You said I read Locust, and I'm like, oh, because I have a character named Locust. He's a Sandwing Silkwing hybrid. Do you think Glory is a diva? What is that? I don't know what that word means. I have no idea what that means. But I think we're gonna, at 12 o'clock, I think I'm gonna go. We're gonna end the stream at 12 o'clock. Maybe a little earlier. I don't know. They need to make a Wings of Fire Lego set. Yes! I don't care about I never really played with Legos, or I was never really into Legos, but I still think that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. What time zone? Oh, 12 Eastern time. Someone needs to make a Wildcrats Wings of Fire crossover. I never saw that, so I think I know what that was, right? I don't know if we're thinking of the same thing. I never watched it, but I think I know what that was. Barely. Very vaguely. Maybe? I don't know. A person who is difficult to please and behaves like they're special and important. That's it. This feels like Gen Alpha slang, and I don't know if I want to engage with it, but maybe if we're talking about Glory, I think more so Tsunami, but Glory is Glory's just like eccentric sometimes and kind of annoying. Huh. Oh! Yeah, I think I have heard of that show. I've never seen it, but I think I've heard of that. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, no, the song ended! The song ended! Quick! Get Living with the Land up in here. The name Comment Reader was perfect in J... Comment Reader? Oh, great, there's narration here. Hold up. I don't think anyone said Comment Reader. Unless that was like someone misheard it. But my name is Comment Reader, not... That... I don't know, that's a good joke I could use in the future for something. I don't know. I'm just glad it was pronounced correctly. Because there's another way of pronouncing it that's not really good, and I can't say it. So I'm glad that everyone can at least pronounce it correctly. But no one seems to know how to say Puria. Even though JMA made a whole video about this a while ago. Should have added a space to make it less weird. No, but it's a Nightwing name. Nightwing names don't have spaces or capitals. But if I'm like explaining it to someone, I could put like in parentheses like read, Comet, Reader. But like, it's one word because that's a Nightwing name. It's like this the same thing of saying like Starflight is one word, Moonwatcher is one word. Anyone know this music? This music is so nostalgic. I love this music. And it's still here. This is the Living with the Land music at the end of the ride. I used it in my Rainwing video a few months ago. This is some Revive the Rainforest-ass music. Have you made a hybrid cannon? Like, I have not made anything. You're the weaponsmith, so you know a lot more than I do. I haven't made anything because it's not my specialty. Are you ever gonna make a meme compilation? What, like the little animated memes that I've made? Like the little animated like dragon memes I've made when I don't have anything to upload? Yeah, I already made one. I already made one of those. So I'll probably make more once I make more memes. So there is already one. It's called, let me pull it up on my phone. Oh great. Yeah, oh that's nice. Service randomly stops working. Yeah, just get rid of the internet. Yeah, I didn't have internet connection anyway. That's fine. Yeah, YouTube, nice. Why? What the heck, YouTube? I hope the stream is still running. Because my phone doesn't want to have internet anymore. Alright, I think I got it. Yeah, it was from 4 months ago. Various Wings of Fire and OC memes and animatics. That's the compilation. I'll probably do another one at some point once I have enough to make another one. It's got, you probably wouldn't understand like the OC memes because I haven't talked too much about the OC stories yet, but they're still kind of funny. But it's got Wings of Fire memes, Dragonverse memes about my Wings of Fire spin-offs and AUs. And it's a combination of like old animatics I made like from a couple years ago and like more recent ones, so there's like there's no consistent quality. I mean, they're all pretty just sloppy because they're just random doodles, but see, I gotta watch. Oh, you're gonna watch the memes now? Alright. The stream's gonna be ending soon anyway. I also urge you all to watch the Wings of Fire history series. I think most of you have, though. Okay. So, I will be making more Disney content on the second channel, Pyrian Geek. Go sub there. Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Arg, ads. But, yeah, I'll be making more Disney content on the second channel. I've had this really cool idea of what I would do as Disney CEO with the parks in particular. I have a lot of ideas that could easily beat what Disney actually does. I'm going to make that into a video. I'll be making some reviews. I'll be making a review on Luminous, the Symphony of Us, aka the worst thing ever. Well, actually, Harmonious is worse, but like, that's a very low bar. Yeah, I'll make a video on Illuminations. I'll make a video on stuff. So, keep an eye out for Disney content over the months. In a couple weeks, a couple weeks I go back to school. So, and I'm probably going to be very busy, even more so than last semester. So, there might be even less time to make content. which kind of sucks, which means if my 7K special is not ready by then it's going to end up getting delayed. Or at least scaled back, which is kind of... But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I go back to school soon, and, you'll still hear from me. I'm not quitting or anything, but I'm just gonna be, like, less actively editing, even though I'm kind of on a little editing break right now. I'll be editing. I'll try to do stuff the next week, but then I'm gonna go back. Maybe I'll do something for, like, my birthday, which is, like, right before I go back. It's in, like, a couple weeks. I'll probably won't do any stream on my actual birthday, because I'll be spending time with my family. My birthday's on a Monday. That's the worst day of the week. But, yeah. What grade are you in? Oh, I'm in college. I'm new, though. I'm kind of new. Ah! No! What happened? Something just fell. Yeah. But I started college recently. And it kind of sucks, to be honest. Most of the not good comes from the professors, if I'm being honest. Just a lot of my professors are, like, not good. I think one of them has probably developed beef with me because I'm just too good. And then it took like a month for my grades to come in for like one class. So I couldn't know my final GPA for the semester until like after Christmas, because there's one professor took like ages to grade, and then it was like lower than expected. So I joke around saying like, oh, they're trying to find ways to take points off my assignment because friendly rivalry or whatever, but whatever. It's fine. I still did well. But yeah, hopefully before I go back, I could do like a birthday stream, or like more accurately, an early birthday stream. An early birthday stream would be pretty cool, but I'd have to do that sometime next week because my actual birthday is like the week after, towards the end, and I'm not going to be free. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Until then, hope you enjoyed. I hope you're looking forward to Disney content. I think a majority of the second channel videos will be Disney content, but not exclusively. But I have a lot of Disney content I want to make. Some Disney content will be on the main channel that ties into Wings of Fire, but I'm not going to say anything for now. Stay tuned for more announcements relating to 13 Years of Fire and Period Nerd X over the coming months. I will be making some little promos, some little announcements about what's happening with those later this year. Get excited. And have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you are. I'll see you all in the next video or stream. I'm hoping to get a video out either by the end of this month or sometime next month. But I might end up streaming before that, so I'll see you all there, I guess, at that stream or wherever. So, have a nice day, all of you, and goodbye.